Hello my friends, my name is Chico Lopez. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this beautiful channel. For some of you have seen these glasses. These are just, I'm trying some glasses in different frames. Yes, I got to that age where I didn't want to have my glasses. Folks, very interesting news. First of all, let me apologize to you. You've been sending me messages, you want videos, and so on and so forth. And I haven't been able to make these videos as quickly as I would love to do them. So, I've been sick, by the way. I went to New York, and you saw these pictures when I'm in New York. For those guys that come to the channel and say, well, you know, this channel is not putting a whole bunch of dogs and breedings and stuff like that. Listen, this channel is for culture. I want you people to understand what matters the most within the American Pitbull Terrier. For pictures in the internet, send me the phone, and I'm going to show you now my page. We put pictures there almost daily about dogs. We put videos also about dogs. This is my page in Instagram. Okay, right here. You can find it. It's called Real Chico Lopez. Let me see. No se ve. I don't know what happened. This is too bright, I think. There we go. There you 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 go. Real Chico Lopez. All right. And then I have also my my Facebook page. Beautiful page. Over 52,000 subscribers here, and of course Instagram over 1.5 million of views in Spanish and English. Okay, now the topic is called Dilemma. We saw a movie the other day, and most people see movies, right? And the movie that we saw is called Dilemma. I probably would recommend you to see it so you can verify what I'm saying. I'm going to kind of blow up the movie right now for you guys. These two guys here on this poster, they're engineers. The movie is really not about this, but this is part of the movie. And this is the part that I capture, what they don't put for you to capture. There are two engineers, and they work on their own. They got their own company, and they want to work together with Chrysler Motors and create. It's a problem in that year. The problem is that they have electrical cars, and the cars have the identity of a poodle. The guy shows them a Nissan that is a rechargeable car. He said, this is like a poodle, this is like a cat, they don't have the manhood, they don't have something like this in the car. The car doesn't say, I'm a Mustang, I'm a something savage. They don't have the sound, whoa, whoa. They don't have a car, the spinning tires, all these, and you know, you don't feel like you're in a real car, it doesn't vibrate. And so, in this movie Dilemma, these guys, the engineers, and they created something to make the cars kind of feel like a real muscle car and sound like a muscle car. And that was a necessity. That was a necessity at that time in life. Today, humans have a necessity to be, some humans, not all humans, right? They have this necessity to become real, they call it old school. But it's really not old school, it's just being a real man, okay? And these men, they have this necessity. The type of dog you had, the type of man you are. You heard that. And you know, it's so scary that we're going through these 10 years already passed, because we're going 2020. It's a beautiful number. Can't wait for that to start. 2020 is a beautiful round number. And we're going, this is going to be 10 years since 2010. And I remember when I came to Brazil, 2009, 2008. And so I've been here for over 10 years, right? And when I look at these things here, I'm wondering and I'm thinking about how through every single generation, every 10 years, the dogs become worse and worse and worse. And believe it or not, 2010, the dogs were of some quality for some people. Mine got better and better and better, but theirs became worse. And the reason why mine become better and better is because the ability to be able to breed for greatness. And the selection that I made, which I call the Blind Man program back in 1993, I had that vision of having the blind men's program, which I'm in full effect now, but I'm still not blind. I can see, you know, I got these glasses and I can see. So the dilemma was, the movie was about the guy, he didn't know what he's going to do about, you know, this and that. But the point that I want to make by you guys is that this company, Chrysler company, paid these engineers a lot of money to have a car that didn't have the soul of it, the roar of the car into the car to make it look more manly, more macho-like, more Mustang-like, understand? So when it comes to dogs, we are losing that because the dogs become more crappy every day. Now I'll tell you a different dilemma. It's a dilemma that's in my life. I had a guy that called me today, and the guy seems to be genuine. You know, I get this feeling with the guy on the phone, the way he talks, Mr. Lopez, and blah, 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 blah. And it reminded me of a dilemma in 1993. I went through this dilemma where I couldn't understand which way I wanted to go. There was this magazine that belongs to a very famous registry of American Pitbull Terriers, and this magazine in 1993, it had in the magazine a whole bunch of bullies, and the basis of the bullies, the Carmelo dogs, the Watch bloodline, whatever, Watch dog, what I think it was called, bloodline, big dogs, big head, big bones, and the whole world got confused, and that was the basis of a nasty dog called the bully. And so what happens is, I was at a point where it would have been just like this. This was Chico Lopez going here in 1993, and one man told me, go in this direction. Gameness, go in this direction, bully. Young Chico Lopez actually walked into a pet store and had in his hands these collars with the big spikes. And Chico Lopez was thinking, is this was something that he wanted to go with? And Chico Lopez had this magazine that was supposed to be only about pit bulls. Only about pit bulls. At the time, they used to raise their only pit bulls. And he was looking at a bully and he was looking at an ad in Florida with a dog that was being sold, puppies, for $1,500. And they were measuring the head of the dog, and they said that the dog had a head, I don't know, 132 inches. And I was thinking, like, man, that will be important to have a dog that has a head that is 132 inches, you know? And I had a man that I have to publicly say thank you. And it was Big Apple. He's a son. He's a son. He still calls me his son whenever he sees me, you know? And he says, instead of going with the bullies, you need to come on this direction, the game dogs. From this point, I created my own levels of greatness. But it was so important, and so it was a dilemma in my life, right? And then I really need these glasses. And then I went back into, it's going to be uncomfortable at some time with these glasses. Gotta go on and off. And then this man, I was on this dilemma and I had the help, but I look at this man, he tells me, look, I just made my first leader, he's excited. And I feel sad. I say, I wish this guy wouldn't have no leader. I wish this man was just looking for a great dog. And I would make him the happiest man on earth. But he's already contaminated. He already bred his first garbage out of the garbage that he bought from somebody that gave him the wrong advice. I wish he would have come to this channel. And he would have met ChicoLopez.com. And he would understand about great dogs. And the greatest dogs on earth that Chico Lopez had bred and had. And so I spoke with him about it, and he understood about what stage in his life he was. I said, you're not too far. You still can be savable. You know, castrate all the dogs, neuter all of them, give them away, and if you want to put them to sleep, it's up to you. But these dogs are really like genetically garbage compared to real American Pitbull Terriers. They're good for somebody that's simple and common people. But if you want to be special, you gotta have special dogs. And the same day today, and the guy is going to get rid of this trash. He's going to call me and we're going to do some business. He's going to own the greatest American Pitbull Terrier. Today I have a guy tells me he was in the dogs in the game 15 years ago. And my dilemma is, how can I trust him? You know, there is a problem when it comes to these people like me in America. Straw buyers. These guys are so shameless, you know, they put their girlfriend on the phone and they're coaching her. Yeah, ask her if you got the bread in here. They all sound like Tupac Shakur or Biggie Smalls. I love Biggie Smalls music, but I wouldn't want to live his life. And I don't want someone to live his life to have my dogs. I remember back in the 1993, 90 something, you know, I would go to the United States and the guys would tell me, says, those guys that like the street life, and they're buying our dogs, are the ones that destroy the dogs. And you know, that's exactly what happened. They were not lying. At one point I thought, oh, what a racist motherfucker. But they were not being racist. It was all about the culture. It had nothing to do with race, it had to do with culture. The culture is completely self-destructive. Self-destructive, to the point that you got perfect samples. You look at the guy, and I don't want to get into music, but you look at the guy from the movie Barber Shop, okay? Ice Cube, no. Or you call him Cube, just Cube. This guy, you know, from TWA, you know? And you know, and all of a sudden he don't want his kids to be on this type of life. You know, I don't want my son to be this type of life, and I will never want my grandkids to be that type of. I love the music, just the music. So beautiful sounds and stuff like that, and that's fine. Going back to the dogs. So how can I work with these people that call me when they get dogs from me? Very simple. 2020, pay attention. I put you in a microscope. I don't know if you're a good person. I don't know your character. I know your morals. You tell me you take your word. If I had a penny, like they say, for everyone that broke their word, I'll be a millionaire. So I need to know who you are. We get your picture ID, state ID, 1 or 2 IDs. I will get a lawyer in your area. I'll call the lawyer, you pay for the contract, you sign that contract, and the contract is going to say if you're related or involved into anything illegal with the dogs, dog fighting is what I'm trying to talk about. I have the legal right to call the law and go get my dog. And you lose the dog, you lose the money. It's that simple. That means don't get into business with Chico Lopez if you're planning on being in the game and all this swamp BS on the internet. You're a breeder, you want to get my blood, so mix it with the trash you have. You call me, the contract will empower me to actually literally send somebody to pick up the dog. It's my dog. You lose everything. That's the way it's gonna go. If you're an honest, decent person, doesn't matter. Okay, no problem. I'm a good person, Chico. But if you're a dog, somebody's gonna talk about this video in some of their channels. Yeah, look at this motherfucker. If I buy a dog, I want to do whatever I want with my dog. Yeah. Ain't gonna happen. I want to deal with you. I want to deal with people that are honest. They are great people. And just for your information, because these guys have this problem. Everything is racial. No. A lot of the great people that buy my dogs are Latinos, blacks, and whites. And some are from, I guess, Asia, you know? And I have no problem with that. I see culture, I don't see skin. How you are, how you conduct yourself, the type of person you are, is important to me. Because I want my dogs to go into the homes of the greatest people. That's simple. So, understand this video, because I'll send you this video. Now I'm going to put this video someplace. When you call me, when you buy a dog from me, automatically I say, watch this video. You don't have to ask me about dogs. The number you need to call is 281-226-0370, so we can fix this dilemma. That dilemma is going to be fixed. We're going to find out who you are. You're a good person, not a problem at all. We're going to do business. You're going to get the greatest dog experience you ever had in your life. There's nothing like it. You understand? Yeah, I'm accustomed to buy a dog only for $300, $600. But in the swamp, this is what the dogs are sold for, $50, $100. You know? And some guys that think they got pedigree, looks kind of like Chico Lopez pedigree. Maybe we hang papers. Now the dogs are $2,000, $3,000. Scumbags. America. Yeah, and some of them in Europe too. But it happens. Smart people say, you want to get a dog from Chico Lopez, has to be directly from Chico Lopez. If you did not talk to Chico Lopez yourself, you don't have a Chico Lopez dog. That's simple. So that dilemma is completely resolved. We go into 2020. I got puppies coming in from Awesome Mayday. I got puppies from Area 51. I got puppies from Mayweather. We got puppies from Ronnie. We got puppies coming from Mechanic Box, which turned out to be a fantastic dog. We're going to have a beautiful life. I'm going to deal with the best people in the world. If you're a great person, welcome to my world. My name is Chico Lopez. My page is chicolopez.com, or therealpitbull.com. Thank you. God bless you. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy it. Leave a great comment in the bottom. If you put something stupid, I might reply to it to leave you as a sample. If it's really, really like negative or insulting, I'm just probably gonna block you and reply to your message and leave you hanging in there like a dummy. So be careful how you put your comments in there, because I might end up embarrassing you. Okay? So be nice. Be a good person. We're looking for good people. Greatest dog in the world. You don't have to be the greatest man in the world, but you have to be a good person, good character, good morals. God bless you. Chico Lopez is my name, and this channel is completely amazing.